Hello. Today we will talk about of the death penalty. To be more fair to a particular case that of George Stanley, the youngest person sentenced to the death penalty. So let's start. This a story happening in Alcolu, a small town in South Carolina, in 1944, when racism reigned in the southern United States. On the morning in March, two white girls, Betty June Winokur and Mary Emma Thames, 8 and 11 years old, crossed the railroad tracks with their bicycles and rode into the black area. They wanted to look for wildflowers to make infusions. A few yards further on they came across 14-year-old George, who was tending his family cow. George was asked where they could find the plants. The boy gave them directions, and the two little girls went on their way. A heat broke loose on the same night. When June and Mary Emma's families became alarmed when they saw that girls had not returned, a community search was organized involving the whole town, even little George. But it wasn't until the next morning that someone found the bodies of the two little girls a few yards from the Green Hill Missionary Baptist Church, known as that Black Church. The coroner's report established that the two girls had been beaten to the death, their heads showing huge contusions made with some heavy object, and one of them also showed signs of sexual abuse. A few meters away, the murder weapon appeared, a heavy wound being full of blood. A few hours after the murder, George Steiny, who had innocently recounted during the search that he had found the girls, was arrested. His trial lasted less than 3 hours, and the jury took less than 10 minutes to deliver its verdict: death sentences to the electric chair. At only 14 years old, he was the youngest death row in the history of United States. The electric chair was too big for him, and they had to stick him on his Bible in order to kill him. 17 years later, a review of the trial established that sentences lacked legitimacy. This is the dramatic and injustice case of little George Stanley. What do you think? Was George really guilty and deserved the penalty? The death penalty? Well, that's all for today, and thank you for listening.